Well, hi guys, welcome back again to my kitchen. On many of requests to make Jamaican beef patty, me finally decided I'm gonna do it for you guys. Alright, but hope you're happy. This is my version of how I make Jamaican patty in my kitchen. So if you don't want to see how me cook my patty in my kitchen, you have to come on with me and ride my boat.
Cause it's the Indian, just like a cuckoo girl, I wanna wrap you up.
So let's go through the ingredients. What you're gonna need to do this Jamaican patty. First of all, I'm going to be using chicken in my patty, and you could see right here I have some grounded chicken. All right, this is grounded chicken, and this is about 1.5 pounds, and this is what I'm going to be using in my patty. Okay, now also here I have black pepper, garlic, beef seasoning, and some fresh thyme. Now if you don't have the fresh thyme, use the dry thyme. It does not matter. You're gonna need that when you season up the meat. Here I have onions, yellow pepper, red pepper, green pepper. You're gonna need butter. I have a half a stick of butter. I'm gonna have 3 tablespoons of margarine. I'm going to put that into the flour. 2.5 teaspoons of curry powder, salt. Of course you're going to need the cooking oil. Use whatever cooking oil you have in your pantry. Okay, 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to start off with a cup of water. So here I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to go ahead and put my curry powder in. Then I'm also going to add my half a stick of butter and some margarine. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and add that in there. I'm also going to put a pinch of salt, 2 teaspoons of oil. Now you could put any oil you have. If you have shortening, you use it. I don't have any shortening right now, so I'm going to use oil. Just add 2 of that in there. It's going to make the crust nice and flaky. Let's give this a little spin. But what I'm going to do definitely, guys, I'm going to use my fingers for this. Now, as usual, you know, I stay about dirty hand, you know. So make sure so the hand them clean when I do all this. It's very, very critical. Okay, guys, so your dough should look like, right? After you put all the dry ingredients in and your butter, your margarine and everything, just use your hand and you just crumble it up. So it kind of have a flaky look. Make sure so you get that butter. Now, I'm going to start off here with a cup of water. Just go ahead and add a little bit at a time and just work it in. Okay, just add a little at a time and work it in with the finger then. Alright, so when we go ahead and finish up getting this dough together, I will come back and show you guys what it looks like. This is what the dough looks like after everything come together. That's what it should look like. It should look not less than this. So what I'm going to do now, my next step is I'm going to use my plastic wrap and I'm going to just cover it up. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes, basically until me get the meat ready, and then this dough should be ready. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to head and add my seasoning here. That's my onion, my green pepper, my red pepper. Let's go ahead and add everything in. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken in. So I'm going to have some garlic, thyme, beef seasoning, and black pepper. Just put everything in here, okay? And I'm going to let this cook for about, I'll say for about 20-25 minutes. So there you have it, guys. The meat has been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes and it's all done. Alright guys, now it's time to get the dough ready. Now my dough is nice and right. Now make sure you have your rolling pin. Make sure your rolling pin is clean. You just want to go ahead and just put some flour on there. Sprinkle some flour on top of the dough and make sure you put it on the countertop as well. I'm going to get my rolling pin and start rolling this out. If it's sticky, just put your flour upon it. And trust me, that's going to take care of it. I'm going to turn it on the other side. And put some more flour upon that side there too. And roll it. Now the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut my dough. This is supposed to make me about, I would say probably about 6 or more patties, you know. Whatever dough I have left over, I'll just go ahead and wrap it up in my plastic wrap and just put it in the fridge, and trust me, it'll stay. So let's start making this patty here. You roll it out just like so. Very gently. Not put no pressure upon it, you know. Just roll it out very gently. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my stuffing in. And then I'm going to just fold it over. Just like this. Okay, so I'm going to use my knife and just peel this off. Take that off. Then you use your fork and just seal around the edges, just like so. Okay, and that is what it's supposed to look like when you get with that step. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little bit of butter and cooking oil in this plate right here, and I'm going to just add some on top. And what is this going to do to it is just give it that nice texture on top and that flake. I have my baking pan here, and this is parchment paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, take my brush again and butter the bottom of the pan. Just slightly. You don't have to make it perfect. You just want to make sure so your parchment paper stick to this. And you just press it down just like this. And then you put it on top again. Let's put it on top, just like so. Alright guys, so that is what it should look like, alright, when you get to that step. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make the rest of them up, show you what it looks like before I put it in the oven. Then I'm going to put it in there in my oven and let it bake for, I'd say, about 15 to 20 minutes. It does not take too long to bake. How you know say it bake? The butter might get a nice color. You don't want it burn up, because remember your meat already baked and it cooked. Your meat is already cooked on the inside. You just want to get that little nice fluff. So see you back when I get that tray full. My patty is ready to go into the oven. I'm going to let it bake for about 20 minutes on 375. Make sure you check it. In 10 minutes you check it, alright? 375, 20 minutes. Check it in 10. Then you go back in 10 minutes again and it should be ready. So here you have it, guys. Me all done. Finished with my chicken patty, alright? Alright, okay. This all finished. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a message. Give me a thumbs up, na man. Follow me on Instagram at Q2Juliana. Don't also forget to like my fan page and tell me what you want to cook in my kitchen next time. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time to eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
This is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this thing looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.